Workout time. let let women be your motivation, bro. Women are your motivation. You know? It's the reason why you get up and you hustle for the bag every single day. You know what I'm saying? It's because of women. We ain't getting no rock stars today, man. We just having bare bones today. We're working out on the empty stomach. Feel what I'm saying? No rock star, no pre-workout, just straight up bare bones, man. No crutch. Nothing. It's not good to have rock star every single day, bro. You know what I'm saying? Maybe like twice a week or something. Plus, it always tastes good when you take a break from it anyway, man. I mean, it tastes better, you know. Well, yeah, let women be your main motivation. You know what I mean? Like, the reason why men build stuff, man, is because of women. You know, Boobs, she got me hustling harder, man. I'm dropping more weight because of her, man. You know, I stopped eating in the daytime. I mean, I stopped eating breakfast. I don't even eat the bagels no more, man. I'm only having a bagel once a week now, man. It's okay to have a bagel, you know, once a week, maybe twice a week, but not every day. You put on weight that way. That bagel with cream cheese, that's a lot of calories. And the thing is, man, when I eat them bagels at Starbucks with cream cheese, I don't feel full, man. But I guarantee that's probably like 1,000 calories right there. You know what I'm saying? Because you got the bread and you got the cream cheese, you know. Keeps you all kinds of fat, man. You feel me? Yeah, I decided not to get involved with women right now while I'm chasing the bag. It's tempted to get involved with boobs, bro. All I gotta do is make a move, man. You feel what I'm saying? It's already up for the grabs. You know, she already ready, you know. You feel me? But right now my mind is chasing this bag, man. I'm gonna lose a lot of opportunities on sex and stuff like that while I'm chasing this money. You know, but I gotta do it, man. My life ain't complete without the bag, man. You feel me? So yeah, let your motivation come from females. All them Stacy's and them Keishas out there. That's what you want, man. But we gotta work extra hard to get it. A lot of guys don't got that Chad and Tyrone gift. You feel me? So we gotta work extra hard. And achieve things too. Chad and Tyrone, they don't have to achieve nothing. They just show up to the party, bro. You feel me? You know, what's up with it, Mason? They just show up to the party. You know? Okay. So we're gonna definitely take a break from drinking tonight. I'm dropping weight because I'm taking in less calories. I'm not eating breakfast, man. You know? I like the attention that females give me, man. You know, it's the reason why I'm out here working out. This will be my 4th day in a row of working out. I haven't did that in so long. But you know, Boobs, she giving me a little bit of, a little energy a little bit, you know. It's just like, you just gotta, it's like women are like, it's just like, women are motivation within itself, man. I can't describe it any more than what I could describe it, man. It's like, you lose weight, you go on diets, you stay on point, with chasing the bag. I told you, man, my legacy is everything, man. Some of you guys, you didn't like the video when I said your legacy is everything. I got very little likes, or maybe I got like 1 or 2 likes, or maybe I got 0 likes. But I see the mind frame on some of you dudes, man. Not all of you guys, because some of you guys are on your purpose, and you take your procreation very seriously. You know what I'm saying? You take your procreating and attracting women very seriously. See, a lot of guys, they don't take that shit seriously, and that's the reason why they're gonna be stuck in that same situation for the rest of their life. They don't take the procreation seriously, bro. Bro, you have to procreate. That's what you came down to earth to do. Goddamn, Hellcat leading up, baby. I lost that stomach. The fasting, it works. Fasting works. Man. Hellcat leaning up. My stomach is getting more lean. It all comes from females, man. The motivation comes from women, bro. I don't care what nobody say, man. Women are the reason why I do what I do. You know what I'm saying? Because I want to have children, guys, and I'm more attractive when I'm at a lower body fat percentage. You feel me? And I'm getting old. I got a headache right now. Hellcat getting old. And I don't want to be old and long, guys. I'm already out here suffering, man. You know what I'm saying? What's up with it? What's up with the Hawkins? What's up with the Mason? You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be old and alone. So I'm doing this just so I can get my legacy on, bro. That's what I'm doing this for. I'm doing it so I can have children. I want to look as lean as possible. So that's why I'm not fucking with the rock star this morning. You feel what I'm saying? My motivation comes from females, man. My motivation comes from women. You know, you feel what I'm saying? I can't be just gobbling everything up, man, like it's going out of style. You know, I ain't trying to be like Heaton Secede, bro. Just finished all the way. You feel what I'm saying? You know, Heaton Secede, that nigga is finished, bro. And he don't take his procreation seriously, bro. You gotta commit yourself to something, man. I don't care what it is. You know, do it for the badass bitches you're gonna be dating in the future. You know what I'm saying? That's what you need to be doing it for. That's why you're getting the bag out here. That's why you're chasing the bag. That's what you need to do, man. You know, massaging my head because my head hurts. You feel me? Don't let time just slip by, man, without you being a bag chaser. Feel me? He can't get fat women. He can't get a fat woman, bro. Because out here, I don't see fat couples out here no more. I don't. Like every now and then you'll see a fat older couple, but I don't see fat couples no more, guys. I'm sorry. You know, when the last time I saw a fat couple, you know, like, I can't remember the last time I saw a fat couple. It's always a fat woman and a very skinny man, or a man that's normal size or whatever. I don't see, you know, fat couples together. I see a buff motherfucker with a fat woman, bro. But fat women are not checking for fat men no more, man, because of the internet. That's why a lot of guys are walking around straight up incel when they're super sumo size overweight. He can't get a fat woman, bro. Why would a fat woman want to go with a fat man when she could get a man that look like me, that's in shape? Or because, you know, I did date a fat woman before the pandemic and shit like that. So I'm pretty sure she's not checking for fat men, bro. And when she could get a man that's got six-pack abs and got body on him, you know what I'm saying? So I done heard fat women say that, bro. Why would I want a fat man? I'm already fat. I don't need a fat man. I'm already fat. I done heard them say that shit, bro. You feel what I'm saying? There's plenty of normal size looking dudes or buff men out here for a fat woman to get, bro. The other day I told you about that guy who was getting yelled at and screamed at by his fat girlfriend. You know, this guy was getting yelled at by his fat girlfriend, bro. He wasn't even fat, bro. I swear, bro. The dude was just normal looking, bro. You feel what I'm saying? He wasn't super skinny either. He was just normal looking. And she was mouthing at him, bro. She talked about his mama. That's why your mama's dead, bitch. That's what she said to him, bro. And I was like, what? If somebody, female, would have told me that, bro, I would have been like, nah, you need to get out of my car talking about my dead mama, bro. You know what I'm saying? He was just taking that shit, bro. I was like, damn, you gonna take that from that fat bitch like that, bro? Come on. I'm looking at it every single day when I fly a sign. I see a fat woman with a normal sized dude. I don't see two fat couples. It's rarely I see that, bro. Now, do see it? Yeah, from time to time, every blue moon you'll see it. But most of the time, bro, it's a very skinny man with a fat woman, or just a regular sized guy with a fat woman, bro. Because if you think about it, bro, think about it, man. If you were a fat man and you had the choice between like women who were average looking and had nice bodies and stuff, you know what I'm saying? If you had the choice between the fat women and the women that's just normal looking with nice bodies and stuff, maybe average at best, you'll go with the average at best nice bodies. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You'll be like, man, I'm already fat. I don't need no fat woman. I'm already fat. If you could have it your way, you feel what I'm saying? You would pick, women who were more appealing to the eye, because excess weight is not appealing to the eye at all. It is not. Nah, it's the least desired in society, bro. Being overweight. You are undesirable when you're very overweight, when you are obese. So women are going after guys who are not fat. They don't want their face match, bro. You know what I'm saying? When men get money, what they do? They go after women who are above them in looks. They don't have to settle for their face fat. They don't have to settle for their face match anymore. You feel what I'm saying? That's how women are. When they got the dating apps, oh, I don't have to settle for fat men no more. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm fat. She don't have to settle no more. And that's why he C will be there for the rest of his life, man. You know what I'm saying? A short, bald guy, he gonna be in that situation for a minute. If he don't get his bread up, it's curtains for them, man. Like on the cartoons, bro, it's curtains. That's all, folks. You know what I'm saying? They bring that curtain down, curtains, it's over. You feel what I'm saying? Because niggas ain't out here grinding. They're not chasing no bag. They're not motivated by women. I'm like, bro, look around you. You see all these Stacys and Keishas walking around? You're not motivated by that, bro? You don't think that you can get those bitches in the future once you get your bread up? These women give me motivation. It's all over the place. You feel me? The motivation is all over the place, bro. You feel what I'm saying? I think I'm gonna need a Rockstar, guys. I might have to. I really don't want to drink the Rockstar, but I did do 3 hardcore training in a row. I'm tired. I don't think I'm gonna be able to work out today. I'm trying to force myself to work out. I'm still tired, but I think I'm gonna have to go get a Rockstar just so I can work out. You know what I'm saying? But I gotta bring my stuff with me, man, because they'll steal your shit around here, man. Okay, let's go get some Rockstar. I'm only gonna have half of the can. I'm not gonna drink the whole entire thing, man. I just want just enough to get me started, you feel me? And this will be my last day of working out. I'm gonna take a couple of days off after this. I'm only working out because I'm motivated by women, man. I'm motivated by boobs. You feel what I'm saying? She's giving me some type of hope. You feel what I'm saying? Motivation to keep working out, keep dropping the body fat percentage, man. Keep going. And don't stop. You feel me? What's up with it, Cradle? Hell yeah, Hellcat X is back, you feel me? Yeah. Yeah. Cradle, he only shows up when there's Hellcat X involved, bro. When Hellcat X is involved, Cradle shows up. You know? Yeah, I gotta work out. We gonna go get a rock star first though, man. Cause I'm forcing myself to work out because of boobs and all the other females that give me attention too, man. That let me know I'm still desirable, man. Hell, I do look buff. Shit, I am, you know, I am in good shape. You know, it made me feel good on the inside, man. That I'm still desirable. Shit, it does. It makes you feel good all over. That's why you keep dropping the body fat percentage. You keep getting more attention, more attention. It's motivating me to keep dropping the body fat percentage, to keep chasing the bag, to keep being the best that I could be in life. You feel what I'm saying? But I tell you, man, if I hit the jackpot tomorrow, I will take boobs out to Las Vegas, and I will wear her ass out. I will wear her short ass out. Take her to a nice hotel. You know what I'm saying? Bring her some flowers, some candy. You know what I'm saying? Get her in the bedroom and just wear it out. Now it won't be long term, but it'll be, just for some, play, Cause a lot of these females, when they find a man with a bag, you feel me? They want to cling on to you for dear life and shit. They want to cling on to you. Like, I might have to just use you just for like a few months, girl, and then toss you to the side. Cause you too short for me to have children with. But it's good to like get some healing going on, It's good to get that healing. For real. I can't say the other word because everybody's around. But we're gonna get this rock star so we can work out, bro. We're gonna get the rock star, we're gonna work out. Because right now I'm forcing myself to work out even though I'm not really into it. I did do 3 days straight, but we're gonna do one more day. That'll be the 4th day of working out, and then we're gonna take maybe 2 days off just to repair the muscles and everything. You know what I'm saying? And then we'll be back Monday or Tuesday or whatever. Monday or Tuesday we go back to working out. But we're gonna go get this rock star. I really don't want to get the rock star, man, but I gotta push my way through this workout. You feel what I'm saying? I prefer to do it on an empty stomach with nothing there. But we ain't gonna drink a whole lot anyway. Just enough to get started. To wake me up. What's up, man? You eat the rock star from the bread. 325. Shit. Like 25 cents. Thank you, man. So we got the rock star. Just gonna sip on it a little bit. I ain't gonna go too crazy with it, like drink the whole entire can. I just need just enough to get me started, just a little bit. Maybe like a quarter or a half of like a quarter of the can or half of the can. I don't need the whole entire thing. So yeah, let women be your motivation, bro. You know what I'm saying? All these beautiful women around, bro, let that be your motivation to be the best that you can be in life, bro. You know what I'm saying? You know, all kinds of beautiful women around, and your procreation, that's important. You know, reproducing yourself is everything to you, bro. You gotta act like it is. You know what I'm saying? I think about my future kids. I think about them all the time, man. But they're not gonna be born if I'm bullshitting. Or I could get them to be born, but they'll be born in poverty. You feel what I'm saying? I don't want that to be for my kids, you know? I want my kids tall, man. I want a tall woman. Boobs ain't tall enough, man. You feel me? And she is not tall enough. Like I said, I can see why a lot of these average women struggle in the dating market getting a high value man, because high value men are picky like a motherfucker, man. A high value man is equivalent to like a female that's an 8, 9, or a 10. I got all them options. Because once you start getting options, you're going to be picky as fuck. You're going to discriminate against her because of her height. Oh, nah, but we too short. She too short. You know. It's like Chad and Tyrone, man. They picky like a motherfucker, man, because they got options. And who don't want to be, I mean, think about it, bro. Who don't want to have a plenty of options? Who want to be limited, you know? Nobody wants to be limited, bro. You got a limited amount of options. No, I want to have an endless supply or an endless amount of options. You know what I'm saying? You know. Take a little sip. Let's get started, man. You feel me? I want to be in a position where I got plenty of options and I'm not starving for sex or companionship. You feel me? So, you know, that's why I look at it, man. I dropped the body fat percentage because of women, man. They like me at low percentage body fat. You know, they don't like me when I'm bloated, bro. When I'm bloated, bro, I get no attention, nigga. No female, they're not checking for me, man. That's why I had to bring back Hellcat X, man, because Hellcat X was the one that was flamboyant, you know, cocky, you know, full of confidence. That's why I had to bring back Hellcat X. You feel me? You know, it took time to get these bitches, man. You feel me? You know, time to stay at low percentage body fat, stay attractive looking. You know what I'm saying? Don't let the food get to you, man. You know how you don't have to have three meals a day. That's too much goddamn eating, bro. You know what I'm saying? You just need 2 meals. Yesterday I had 2 meals, bro. What did I have? I had some pho. And what I had for dinner? I had a salad. I had a chef salad. I went to Denny's, man, and had a chef salad with like ham, turkey, tomatoes, onions, cheese. You know, I eat the cheese, man, because I gotta feel. You know, it's only 2 meals, so I gotta be filled up. I gotta feel. Normally, if you want to really lose weight, you gotta hold the cheese. You can't have no cheese. You take the cheese out and eat the rest of the stuff, man. But I work out, so I need some type of protein. You hear what I'm saying? To repair my muscles and shit. But we out here, you know what I'm saying? We doing this shit so we can have a better chance with women, bro. That's why you out here hustling. You feel me? That's why you do what you do. Even LL Cool J said that in one of his songs, man. And he made a song. He said, the rims in the tire for her. What you grinding for? Her. You know what I'm saying? What you getting that paper for? Her. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, that's why you gotta understand, man, that getting money and attracting women is your destiny, bro. Working out and attracting women to your life, that's your destiny, bro. That's what you came down to earth to do, bro. You didn't come down to earth to lie down and rot, bro. That's why I hear some of these incels, man. They talking about, come with me, brother. Come down, come over here and lie down and rot. I'm like, what? I'm like, what? That's not what I came to earth to do, bro. That's that lazy talk, man. Lying down to rot, that's lazy. I don't want to hear that, man. That's that bullshit, bro. That's what Heat and Secede is doing right now. He's lying down and he's rotting. A fat guy lying down to rot. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? He said he always around. What's up with it? Cradle in the house, you feel me? Lie down to rot. For what, bro? I don't care if you sub 5, bro. You got to do the best that you can, man. So I got sub 5 men that come around and watch this channel. But I'm telling you right now, the paper is your only way out, bro. The bag is your only way out. Okay, this rock star is waking me up. Because I would have a hard time waking up, man. I'm going to take another sip. Little small sips. You feel what I'm saying? Like, man, lie down and rot for what, bro? Like, I came down here to have children, to keep life going. I came down here to fulfill my destiny. I wake up every single day knowing my mission in life, knowing my purpose in life is to get that money and lose all kinds of weight and fuck all kinds of bitches, bro. That's what I came down here to do. That's what I came to earth to do, bro. I didn't come here to waste time and play video games and shit like that. That's not my destiny. Playing PS5 until I die and shit like that. That's not my destiny. That's not my purpose. You feel what I'm saying? I came down here to impress females, to get into the bedroom with females, to get money, to get the bag, to build. You know what I'm saying? That's what I came down here to. I came down here to compete with other men, bro. You know what I'm saying? And pretty soon, these fucking motherfuckers, these other men out here, bro, they're gonna see that I'm a force to be reckoned with. Eventually, they're gonna see that shit. Watch when I get this bag. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna be scared of me, man. They're gonna be shaking in their boots. You know what I'm saying? Their fucking teeth gonna be chattering and shit when I approach their ass. Like on that cartoon I was watching this recently. This incel cartoon where this incel all of a sudden became Chad. And then he started to approach the Chads that was teasing him in high school and shit. He was approaching them Chads, and them Chads, they teeth were chattering and shit. So he hella scared, cause I guess he got like height surgery or some shit. He was 6'4". He was towering over them other Chads. You know what I'm saying? You know. Nah, man, it ain't over until the fat lady sings, bro. That's when it's over. You know what I'm saying? No, it's over. No, it's over when you die, man. That's when it's over. If you're still living, it's not over. It continues, bro. It's not. It continues. It's not over yet. You feel what I'm saying? I'm ready to compete with these motherfuckers, man. I'm a force to be reckoned with. And they will see me. And they will see me pull up in something nice. You feel what I'm saying? All the females that acting like I didn't exist, like I was invisible, all of a sudden I'm gonna become visible to you. And it's already too late, baby. You should have got me when I was broke, when I was dusty. You know what I'm saying? You had your chance to be with me. I was there all the time at Starbucks. Every single day. You feel what I'm saying? That's what you gotta do in this lifetime, man. You stay on your P's and Q's. Stay chasing that bag every single day of your life. That's your purpose. That's what you came down here to do. Okay? But I'm gonna work out though, cause this rock star is getting into my system right now. We're gonna have to drink some water with that. Let me drink some water. You gotta drink some water with that rock star. And the thing is, man, some motherfuckers don't want to compete. That's why I say some motherfuckers are not gonna have children. They're not gonna have a good life with women. You're gonna have to work extra hard. Like that guy who was 5'6". He made a video on YouTube just recently. He was saying the same thing that I was saying about working extra hard just so you can attract women. He was saying, no, you can't afford to be poor. You can't afford to be fat. You know what I'm saying? He was just saying, I'm 5'6". I had the looks max. I had to fucking put on nice clothes all the time, smell good all the time. I had to get a career. I had to get money. You feel what I'm saying? I had to, you know what I'm saying? He was just saying I had to work extra harder than all the taller guys. I think dudes under 6 feet tall have to work twice as hard as the taller men. You do. Like under 6 feet for anybody, for any man. Like, you can't afford to be fat. That's number one. The taller men, they can afford to be a little bit overweight. You feel me what I'm saying? Matter of fact, a lot of guys who are 6'2", 6'3", they're like bears and shit, but they still get women and shit. You know what I'm saying? Big ass bear, he got a pot belly, but he tall. You know what I'm saying? And maybe he got like a normal average face or a Chad face, whatever. He can get away with that shit, bro. But a guy that's under 6 feet tall, you know, you're already like not that tall to begin with. So you gotta stay in the gym. You gotta work out because you can't afford to be under 6 feet tall and short. And fat. You can't be under 6 feet tall and fat all at the same time. Your height is already working against you. Why put on weight? You feel what I'm saying? That's gonna work against you too. Women showed me, bro, that when you chunk up, we're not gonna pay attention to you. We ain't gonna give you no attention. You know what I'm saying? And that shit stuck with me for a long time, man. It's still, I mean, damn. Being sub 5 as a man, when I was overweight, that was the most, like devastating, horrible, or horrific memory I could ever experience when I'm just blackballed or I'm blackpilled where no female wants to talk to me. That was the most horrible experience I have ever, ever, ever experienced. You feel what I'm saying? Because I haven't been sub 5 all my life, you feel what I'm saying? It's only when I put on all the pounds. Let's say I put on 20 pounds right now. You think, boobs, you're going to be giving me the same attention that I am right now? No, she's not going to give me the same attention, bro. She's going to be like, what the fuck happened to him? And she's not going to talk to me, man. So I have to be out here working out to make sure I stay in good with her. Hopefully that I could get her into the bedroom and beat that pussy up until next week. You feel me? You know, it's just like, I can't afford to put on weight and put on pounds. You feel me? Let me put on 30 or 40 pounds and go back in that Starbucks. Watch, all the females in there are gonna ignore me. You become invisible. I don't want to become invisible. That's why I'm out here forcing myself to have another workout day. Because I'm making progress. I'm dropping the body fat percentage. I'm leaning out because I'm fasting. I'm not eating any breakfast or nothing like that in the morning. I start my first meal around 2 or 3 o'clock. You feel what I'm saying? And then my last meal was around like 6:30 or 7. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm down to like 2 meals a day. You feel what I'm saying? And it's I'm making progress, and I like to seek progress, and I like to be happy. I don't like to be unhappy. I don't like to be invisible to women, bruh. You feel what I'm saying? And that's what's gonna happen if you let yourself go. You feel me? You know, you let yourself go, you're gonna be invisible to women. They ain't trying to see you, bruh. You feel what I'm saying? I'll never return to that body fat percentage that I was back in 2017. Never in my life, bro. That was the most dark time for me, bro. To be invisible to all women. To be ignored, to be dissed. The moment I dropped the weight, that's when I started having women pay attention to me, bro. Matter of fact, I was making friends with women, bro. I was having long conversations with women again. Because when I was fat, they wouldn't pay attention to me at all, bro. I couldn't even get a conversation started, all right? I would start the conversation and they would end it with only 1 or 2 words, man. And then I noticed the difference when I dropped the weight, man. Females all of a sudden start opening up, talking to me. I got 6-pack abs. Now they want to have a conversation with me all of a sudden. Ain't that man? Ain't that a bitch? Now I know it's all about looks now, man. You feel what I'm saying? Females can't tell me that it ain't about looks, because I was a chunky butt at one point. I was fat, bro. You feel what I'm saying? And they didn't want to pay attention to me, bro. They ignored me. I told you about the one female. Some of you guys are new to my channel, so I'm gonna tell the story again. I told you about the one female that I was in the sauna with. I was fat, out of shape. I was just getting back to the gym. And I tried to talk to her in the sauna. She didn't give me no play, bro. Then all of a sudden, when I started using steroids and I became Hellcat X with 6-pack abs, I went back in the same, like about 3 months later, Cause that trend, I mean, bro, it burns the shit out of your body, man. I must have dropped like 30 pounds in like 3 months. 3 months later, I go back in the same motherfucking goddamn, and I'm using all kinds of cuss words. In the motherfucking goddamn, the same motherfucking goddamn sauna with the six-pack abs, with the jawline, okay? And then magically she was talking to me and shit. She all of a sudden starts smiling and cheesing and shit, right? Then she opened up and went and had a conversation with me. She didn't remember who I was because I lost like 30 pounds. You feel what I'm saying? You know, I lost like 30 pounds. She didn't remember who I was, but she just talked to me and we had a conversation, a full-fledged conversation, bro. I remember her. I remember that, bro. When I got back in the sauna, I seen the same chick that rejected me 3 months prior. You feel me? And I went back in that same sauna, and then we had a full-fledged conversation. She was smiling. She was laughing at my jokes. I was like, bitch, I am back. Kelcat X is back. And I'm taking over shit. You feel what I'm saying? Even at 45 years old, I'm still pulling them. I'm still getting their attention and shit. You know what I'm saying? She probably don't even know how old I am. Boobs. She probably thinking I'm in my 30s and shit. You feel what I'm saying? So that's how it is, bro. It's called the takeover. You feel what I'm saying? I'm taking over shit. You know what I'm saying? At the end of 2025. You feel me? I'll tell you, next year, I'm coming through. I'm busting indoors. You know what I'm saying? I'm stealing motherfucking girls and shit. I'm stealing dudes' girlfriends and wives. I'm stealing. Because I got shit stole from me for years. You know what I'm saying? I'll take your wife from you, bro. You know, Kelcat X is back in this motherfucker, bro. And I ain't leaving. I'm staying Kelcat X. I ain't never going back to the original Kelcat. You feel me? Fuck that nigga. He gone. You feel what I'm saying? I came out. I have awoken. Look, the Kelcat X, man, where you been hiding at? He been keeping me down, bro. He been keeping me down with his higher body fat percentage. You know? You feel me? So, you know, that's how you got to do it, bro. Yeah, you come through taking shit, man. You know, you're competing with these other males out here, bro. You got all kinds of competition out here, man. I'm coming through. I'm kicking motherfuckers with sidekicks. Pop, get back. You know what I'm saying? You know. You know. That's how we do that, man. So you want to use her and throw her away. They do that to us. Women do that to us. They ghost us and shit, man. I've been used by women before, bro, and ghosted. If she's not the right one, why should I be with her long term? You know what I'm saying? Why would I want to be unhappy long term? Hey, she's getting some enjoyment out of the way. I mean, she's getting some enjoyment too. She's getting a trip to Vegas, fancy dinners. You know what I'm saying? Serious business, sir. You know. You know what I'm saying? Women do it. I mean, damn, women do it too. I've been ghosted after they had sex with me and shit. You know what I'm saying? Somebody gotta feel the wrath somewhere. You feel what I'm saying? Somebody gotta feel the wrath somewhere. If I'm getting ghosted, If I'm getting used and ghosted, I'm gonna do the same. You know what I'm saying? You know? Some people are just nice. I don't know. She giving me extra attention, man. I know when a female like me, man. I've been on this planet long enough to know when you're invisible to a female and when you're visible. When you're visible to a female, she's always coming your way, smiling in your face, man, and giving you eye contact. That's how you know she likes you, man. And Boobs gave me nice eye contact. Was it a couple of days ago? She passed by my table and looked me in the face, man, and that brightened my day, man. And she always passes by saying hi every time she passed by, man. She don't do that to all the other customers in there, bro. You know what I'm saying? I don't see her saying hi to any other dudes in there. Only me. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm still good looking, goddammit. Shit. You know? You know. It'd be nice to repeated customers and we speak. Nah, you know what, bro? It's like this. A lot of them females, man, they don't do that. I'm invisible to quite a few women in there. They don't acknowledge that I exist. That's how I know that that they like me. I mean that they don't like me. Been on the planet for a little bit. It ain't like I'm 20-something years old, bro. And I can smell the vibes coming from the female. Those other females in there, they could care less if I fucking like exist. Like Lil 7, she ain't acting like that. But I've been with a female that was on Boobs looks level before, so it ain't like she's out of my league, bro. You know what I'm saying? You know, she's not out of my league. I've been, you know. But if you look at me, man, you could tell I'm buff, man. I'm swole. So what's not to like about me? And I'm still good looking for my age. You feel what I'm saying? And she remembers everything. She was like, oh, so when are you going to when are you going to Las Vegas? I was like, what? She remembered that? I must have been drunk when I told her that. Because I didn't remember telling her that. She's like, where you go? I said about a couple of months. I told her that? I thought in my head. She's like, oh, okay. You know. Eye contact, man. You know what I'm saying? You know. Little 7 don't act like that. She could care less if I'm in there, bro. It's the ones that are attracted to you. They say hi to you. But the reason why I know that she likes me, because of her looks level. She's not out of my league. You feel what I'm saying? The women who are out of my league, they can care less whether I exist a lot or not. Little Boobs is around a 5 or a 6 in looks. She's an average looking chick. She's attractive. She ain't like the best bitch in the world. You know what I'm saying? She ain't the baddest bitch in the world. But her body figure is like my ex-girlfriend. She kind of reminds me of my ex-girlfriend. So I know there's some type of attraction because she got similar features to my girlfriend. Her body type is the same and everything. The breast is the same. So her and my girlfriend is on the same looks level. So that's how I know there's some type of attraction there instead of just being, you know, nice because of customer service. You know. I can't ask her out now, man. I'm focused on something. I can't ask her out now. I can't get the number now. But she remembers little details and stuff, man. that I tell her, so she's listening. So that's not just customer service. That's paying attention to a potential mate. You know, this guy got potential. You know what I'm saying? And then the other girl too, that Thickums, she gives me all sorts of attention, but she's like a sub 5 female. So yeah, naturally she's gonna be attracted to me because I'm not sub 5. Just an average looking dude. And normally women who are sub 5, they go after average looking men a lot of the times. There's a one female in there that I like. She got a nice body. I like the way she walks. She's average at best in the face, but I'm invisible to her. I would like to get a high from her or something like that, but I'm invisible. There's another female that I'm invisible to. Little 7, I'm not that invisible to her because I see her looking at my physique every now and then. Cause I do got a nice physique. I am buff. I am swole. Yeah, like I said, I've been with these type of women on their looks level before. So that's how I know there's some type of attraction, right? You know, but these women go far and beyond, man, like just being nice. They mirror certain things about me and stuff. And I'm like, God damn, this girl, she got a good memory, man. She remember me. She remember the things I be saying. I must have been drunk when I told her I was going to Vegas, though. Just trying to show out and shit and impress her. You know. She doesn't be... What is this person coming in here talking about? She doesn't deserve to be used and thrown away. She seems like a nice person. Yeah, but if she's not right for you, it doesn't matter. If she's not right for you, then you don't have to be with her long term. Just sit back and enjoy the ride. You know what I'm saying? But at one point, you're going to have to get off. Because she's not tall enough, man. You know? Anyway, I'm about to get off here, man. I got to work out. This rock star is getting to my system. So it's time to work out. You guys have a good day, man. I can't keep mumbling and, shit like that, man. You know. It's okay to mistreat people that's nice to you. I don't call it mistreatment. I call it, hey, she's not the one, but she's missed right now, Women do the same thing too. They get with a guy, they have sex with him, and then wait till he say something that she doesn't like, and then they ghost you. I got ghosted by Thai girl like that, man. Me and Thai girl, we was hitting it off. We was having sex and stuff like that. The next thing you know, she's leaving me for a guy, a sub 5 guy that makes a lot of money, or I don't know if he had a lot of money, but he had his shit together, you feel me? It left me in the drag. Hey, he was the better man. I lost. Same thing with Gwen. She got back with her ex-husband and stuff, left me in the dust. Didn't care about how I felt. So I do people how they do me, shit. But I gotta go. You guys have a good day. This person acts like you haven't not lived 45 years. What a fool. Dude, I know when a woman is attracted to me, and I know when a woman is not attracted to you. You simply don't exist. Even in customer service, you simply don't exist. Little 7, I don't really exist that much to her, man. Maybe there's a little tiny interest there because of my body type, because of my muscles and stuff. But I don't exist like that to her. You feel what I'm saying? There's another girl up in there that I like. I don't exist to her. She don't give me no eye contact. She walked by me like I don't exist, like I'm like a fly on the wall or some shit. But when a woman keep on passing by, saying hi, making eye contact, man, that's when she got some interest in you, fool. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah, so I know. I've been living on this earth for 45 years. I am not 20-something years old. You can feel the vibes and stuff from a female because you've been living long enough. You feel what I'm saying? And like I said, I know when you are invisible, when she has no interest in you whatsoever, bro. You feel what I'm saying? Even if you buff, you got a nice body, they're just not interested. You know what I'm saying? Maybe because your skin color, or maybe because your height, maybe not tall enough for them. But another thing, the ones who really say hi to me are the shorty pants, and I do better with women who are 5'1", 5'2", 5'3", 5'4". I do better with them because I'm 5'9", so I'm way taller than them. And women, they want you to be taller than them. So I know now I know there's some interest, you know. Thickums, she's sub 5 face, and she got a nice booty though. Ooh, nice thick thighs and stuff that I like. But she got a sub 5 face, and I can tell she's interested too. You know what I'm saying? I've been called handsome by these type of women before. There was a waiter over here, man, a waitress. She used to say handsome to me all the time, man. She wasn't my type. You know, she was below me in looks, but she used to always give me compliments and stuff. Handsome. That's what she used to call me. Handsome. I never really stepped up to my game to try to talk to her. You know what I'm saying? But whatever. I gotta go. You guys have a good day, man. I gotta work out. I'm running my mouth too much. You know. It's not mistreatment to give someone dick and dinner on a nice weekend. Yeah. Yeah, I'll take her out to dinner and shit. Show her a good time. Give her some good, nice, erotic sex. You know. And she getting some pleasure out of it too. She getting orgasms. She getting the pussy ate from the back and the front. You feel what I'm saying? So she's enjoying herself too. It ain't just me enjoying myself. She's enjoying it too. What type of woman didn't want to get a free flight to Vegas with free nice hotels with jacuzzis, hot tubs, and then going into like massage spots, getting pedicures and manicures, getting stuff paid for. I buy her a nice not Birkin bag, a Gucci bag. A Birkin bag is way too expensive. Get her a nice Gucci bag, a nice Marc Jacob pair of shades. You feel what I'm saying? Getting stuff bought for her, man. You know what I'm saying? So she's getting something out of it. That's what I would do, man. You know what I do? I'll take boobs out to Las Vegas, treat her like a straight up queen. Take her to all the nice 5-star restaurants, 5-star hotels, bang her fucking back out. You feel what I'm saying? Tear that pussy up, you know, and then take her to some plays. Take her down on the strip. We're gonna go to the casino, maybe gamble a little bit, have some drinks and shit. You know what I'm saying? And then I'll take her to the Marc Jacob store. Or I might take her to the Gucci store, get her a Gucci bag or something like that. I would trick on her, man. I would trick on boobs. You feel what I'm saying? I buy her some nice shoes and shit. You know what I'm saying? And I'll spend money on her. I'm taking her out to spend money on her. So what female who don't want to be out getting money being spent on her? You feel what I'm saying? She come home, she got all these gifts that I gave her while we was on the trip and shit. Come on, man, really? like I'm using her. They get the hell out of here. Nah, I'm gonna trick my money off on her because she's young and I'm a little older. So, you feel what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? She come back, she got a full-fledged tan from laying in the sun, bathing. And then after that, I might say, fuck it, baby, let's go to the Bahamas. Take her out to the Bahamas, be at the beach, me and Boobs. You feel what I'm saying? Going into five-star restaurants, spending all kinds of money. Now, come on, man, really? Like I'm just gonna take her to a broken down hotel somewhere and then bust a few nuts and then leave. No, I won't do that. I'm a little bit more classier than that. You feel me? leave her there in a fetal position. You feel me? No, I ain't gonna do that. I ain't gonna do that, bro. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you timed her out? That was a female, by the way. I knew it was a female. You know. Nah, she getting something out of it too. Yeah, I'll take her, buy her some brand new shoes. Right now, she needs some brand new shoes. That's one thing I would buy her right now. Brand new shoes, brand new sneakers. I see her shoes is getting old. I can see them. I said, okay, I'll go buy her some shoes real quick. But like I said, you know, once you become a high value man or a man with money, you're gonna be very picky about that height. I'm telling you. You see a lot of high value men in Hollywood walking around with tall women, bro. That's why the shorty pants they have a hard time getting a high value man or a man with money. They too short. High value men think like, ooh, tall babies. She gonna be tall. She gonna give me tall babies. Look at them long legs. Man, I can spread them legs like an eagle in that bedroom. She'll give me the spread eagle legs. You know. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, I gotta go. I gotta work out. You guys have a good day. I'll be back on after I work out. You know, these females really think they saying stuff you haven't thought of. Yeah, yeah. That's why being so. That's, you know what, bro? That's the good thing with being older. You can see through shit. You know what I'm saying? And you experience a lot of like life, man. And you can tell when a female is feeling you and if she's not feeling you. Even if they say like, you know what, man? What if it's customer service? What if they're trained to be nice to you? They're trained to be flirtatious with you. I'm like, well, there's a lot of other females in there that I'm invisible to. You know what I'm saying? So what about them? You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? And plus, like I said, I've been with women on her looks level before, so it ain't like she's out of my league. You think a 8, 9, or a 10 would be very nice to me at Starbucks, bro? Like that, passing by my table, you know, saying hi to me all the time? Nah. You simply don't exist. You know what I'm saying? Even in customer service, sub 5 guys have a hard time getting good service. That's what I heard. This one guy, matter of fact, I just listened to a video this morning about a guy was saying, you know, that even the female servers wouldn't really give him good service. You know, their looks were so bad that they'd rather take a chance at making less money than give you that flirtatious vibe and shit. You feel what I'm saying? Or give you that crazy customer service. You know, even like sub 5 guys have a hard time getting good service from females. They won't even look you in the eye when they're giving you that transaction at the register. That's what I was hearing over here at when I was at Starbucks. He said even customer service sub 5 guys or guys that they're not interested in won't get that good customer service. And some of the guys in there, bro, let me tell you something. They are invisible to them females behind the counter, bro. There's an old man that goes in there all the time. He don't get the same treatment that I get. He's a customer. He's an everyday customer. They don't go up to him and say, what's up? He simply don't exist, bro. There's a big old fat sub 5 dude with this nigga got, I mean, bro, his legs are huge. I mean, His buttocks is huge. Everything's huge around here. And he walks like this because he can't walk. He's fat. They don't go up to him like that and pass by his table and say hi. So spare me the bullshit, man. You know? And he said, I've seen it. Sometimes they would forget the order of the sub-5 guy's table. Yeah. Yeah, they'll forget your order, or they'll screw it up somehow. Or, you know what I'm saying? They don't make eye contact with you. You know, this female making direct eye contact with me, bro. And I don't put much in the tip jar, man. I put like $1 or something like that up in there every now and then. You feel what I'm saying? I don't put nothing hardly up in there. Sometimes I put 50 cents up in there, bro. You feel what I'm saying? So no, I know when somebody's feeling me, when a female's feeling me, you know, she looks like my ex-girlfriend, bro, but younger. She got the same like puffy eyes around the eyes right here, like the hood. She got hooded eyes, like I do. You feel what I'm saying? And a female, she not interested. I don't care if she's with customer service, bro. She's not gonna pay extra attention to you. You feel what I'm saying? Some guys are young. Like some, you know, I think there's this one YouTuber, I think he follows me because he made a video talking about, oh, you fall in love with the first woman that's nice to you or something. And when I saw that video, I was like, click, 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 click. This guy probably watching me because he's a sub-5 dude and he's a doomer and he's always talking about it's over and stuff like that. You know, because me, Kelcat, bro, I attract a lot of like incels because of what I be talking about. You know what I'm saying? The struggle in the dating market. You know what I'm saying? So when people hear that, they gravitate towards you. Incels, average looking men. You know what I'm saying? You know. You feel me? But yeah, they're not trying to pay you any attention, bro, if you are not attractive to them. A lot of guys in there don't get that attention like I do, bro. I seen that shit too, bro. You feel me? That big old fat whale guy up in there, like, it's funny because his top half is normal, but then he got like these big old fat like elephant legs, bro. And he huge. That motherfucker's huge below the waist. You know what I'm saying? He don't get no attention from them at all. Zero. Zilch. And the other guy, the older guy, the old sub-5 dude that goes in there every single day, he gets zero attention from none of them females behind the counter. I get the attention from them. You feel what I'm saying? Well, not all of them, but there's a few that like my looks, and they give me all sorts of eye contact, attention, speaking to you. You know what I'm saying? You know, Thickum, she be the first one to say hi to me, man, when I come in, man. When she passing my way, bro, she's definitely gonna say hi. I'll be like, how you doing, Thickums? I don't say that, man, but I'll be like, how you doing? Oh, I'm fine, how are you? That's how she says. That's how she said back. I'm like, I'm good, just hanging in there, little chit chat, you know what I'm saying? About the day, about the weather or some shit like that. They don't care. If you are sub-5 and they're not interested in you, bro, they're not gonna give you that sort of attention. You feel what I'm saying? But look at my goddamn chest. All these goddamn push-ups. I better get some motherfucker attention. Shit, nigga. This motherfucking chest. Look at his chest. My abdominals, my six-pack is coming back. The body fat percentage is dropping, and I'm getting more attention. You know what I'm saying? You know. So you can't tell me, man. You know, I've been around the block, and I didn't get to be 45 for nothing, bro. I've been out here for a minute. I lived a lot of life, and you can tell which ones feel you and which ones don't feel you. You know what I'm saying? You know. Like I said, this is one chick, man. I like her, man. The way she put up her hair, her feminine walk and stuff like that. I like her, but I'm invisible to her, man. Even though she average looking at best in the face, she don't walk by and say hi to me, bro. She keeps it pushing, bro. No interest. Now, if I walk up and I ask her for something, then she'll be nice to me or something like that. But she don't go out of her way to say hi to me every single day passing by my table. Get the hell out of here. Talk like, oh, she just nice because the customer service, they trained to be that way. I'm like, how come the other ones are not acting like that then? You know what I'm saying? How come little Seven ain't acting like that? When she passed by my table, look. When little Seven passed by my table, her head stays down. And she got that nice, beautiful long hair. And my mouth is drooling looking at little Seven, man. And she don't give me that much attention like that. She don't look at me and smile. I think one time she looked at me and smiled one time. But she don't give me that extra attention. She don't give me that. No. She's a different caliber female. She's around 7 in looks. You feel what I'm saying? So she carries herself in a little bit, conservative manner. You know what I'm saying? Because all her whole entire life, she's been told that she's a princess, and dudes, act like she's a princess, always giving her flowers, always shooting their shot at her and stuff like that. So she's gonna carry herself in a little bit more preserved manner versus the women who are sub 5 that just fight for your attention every time you go in there. The blight girl, she's always in my face, bro. Always. She walked by that fat dude with the big legs, invisible to her, bro. Hi, Kale. And then the fat dude was sitting right there. The big older guy in his 50s or 60s or whatever, that got big ass elephant legs, invisible. Walk right by him. You know what I'm saying? So you can't tell me, that I don't know what I'm talking about, man. I've been living out here for a minute. Woman interested in you, they're gonna give you that eye contact. They're gonna give you some talk, okay? They're gonna have a little chit chat with you. They're gonna give you conversation. And I told you when I was fat, I couldn't get a conversation, bro. So I've been living out here for a minute. I know the difference. When I was fat, I couldn't even get a conversation. Not even from a sub 5 woman, bro. Like, no fat women wanted to talk to me. I couldn't get nothing. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't even get scraps when I was sub 5. Because automatically, if you a guy that was once in shape, if you gain about 20 or 30 pounds and you're only a 6 or a 7 in looks, you're gonna come down to a 3 if you put on 20 or 30 pounds, okay? Especially you put on 30 pounds, it's a wrap for you, all right? It's a motherfucking wrap. You put on 30 pounds, they ain't talking to you, bro. Guarantee. Let me put on 30 pounds, bro. You think boobs she gonna pass by and say hello to me every single day? Nah, she gonna be like, what happened to this motherfucker? He's hella fat now. He done gained 30 pounds. You know what I'm saying? It happened to me a while back. I remember over here, and I remember this female that was really thick. She worked at this gas station over here. You feel me? And I was drooling behind her, man. I was like, God damn, look at that thick ass. Oh, and she would not give me that much attention, bro. She would ring me up and then let me go on by my way. But then I say about a couple of years later, she gained hella weight. She must have gained like 20 pounds. You could see it in her arms. She had fat all over her arms and shit. I wasn't interested no more. I was just like, man, she done gained too much goddamn weight. I ain't fucking with that bitch, man. You know what I'm saying? So it's the same fucking shit. Female can be feeling you, bro. You know what I'm saying? And because, you got an athletic body, you buff and shit. But let's say you lose all of that and gain about 20 or 30 pounds. She ain't talking to you no more, bro. Matter of fact, she don't know you. There was one Indian woman right over here, bro, when I first came into this area at the beginning of the pandemic, right? At the beginning of the pandemic, I was still swole. I had my gym body. I was using enhancements. But then when the gyms closed, I started putting on weight. She stopped giving me the attention that I was getting from her, man. And then Like one time she mentioned to me like, hey, you putting on weight. You putting on weight. I was like, what? She was like, yeah, I thought she was trying to lose some weight. Because I was telling her I was trying to lose some weight because I'm gaining weight because of the pandemic and the gyms are closing down. So my body went to shit. You feel what I'm saying? Man, she stopped talking to me, bro. It's the same fucking shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? But she was interested in me. I could tell, but she had a husband or a fiance or something. You know what I'm saying? But she was fat, but she had a nice body on her, man. No, I said her face. She had more of a fat face though. Her face was fat, but she had some nice titties and she had a nice ass on her. She was sub 5 though. She was like a 4 in looks, man. You know what I'm saying? But she gave me all kinds of attention, man, when I was in shape. So yeah, women treat you differently when you are in shape versus when you're not in shape. You get treated horribly, even in customer service, bro. They don't want to have nothing to do with you, man. You feel what I'm saying? Because that body, man, you keep your body in shape. That's what draws them to you, bro. Like women love 6-pack abs. They cream that, bro. They'll cream on you. they'll ride your dick and cream on you. If you got 6-pack abs, they're gonna want to ride you and then grab on your stomach and everything, and just, they'll you feel me? They like, you got pectoral muscles. They love that shit, bro. It turns them on. It stimulates them. It's the same thing when you see a fine, bad bitch walking with a fat ass, you know what I'm saying, walking by you, and that shit stimulates you, bro. You go, oh my God, look at that fat ass. It's the same thing for them. When they see a guy that's buffed out, good looking and stuff like that, with big arms and shit like that, it stimulates them. Muscles, it stimulates women, bro. That's why we go out and get them. That's why we doing push-ups, sit-ups, trying to impress them, man. Like, look at me, I'm swole, walking with a big-ass chest and shit, and some arms and 6-pack abs. That's gonna blow their fucking mind, bro. They get stimulated, I remember back when I was going to the massage parlors. When I was fat, at one point I was fat, they didn't want to have nothing to do with me, even when I was like, when I was overweight. I was going to massage parlors and the females, they was doing the bare minimum in there and shit. They wanted me to get out of there as soon as possible. But as soon as I got 6-pack abs, they start coming out with the tongue. It's like when you go into the massage parlors, you're getting blowjobs, they just giving you a blowjob. They're not really trying to, they don't like you like that, you know what I'm saying? You overweight, you fat, you got a big Pillsbury stomach and shit. And I saw them doing the bare minimum, that's it. Give you a blowjob, get you out of there. But then when I came in there in shape, having 6-pack abs, I seen the tongue come out, and she was licking the dick like a lollipop, and I didn't see that before when I was overweight. You know what I'm saying? Her tongue came out from the bottom to the top of the dick. She was, and then, some of them, they was giving me bareback blowjobs with no condom on. They were so turned on by my body. They were so turned on by my 6-pack abs and my body and shit like that, man. They want to give you a bareback blowjob. I done came in bitches' mouths and shit, man. Like one time, don't get me started, bro. One time I came in there, Gym Max to the fullest. I was on steroids and everything. 6-pack abs, everything, man. I walked in there to get a massage. Man, that female must have jumped on me when I got in there, man. Tore all my clothes off, pulled me to the fucking door, and she put like the little paper in the peephole where nobody could look in. She dropped down to her knees, gave me a bareback blowjob, no condom or nothing. And I must have exploded inside her mouth. And she went to the bathroom, she spit it out and came back like nothing happened. I was like, God damn that dirty bitch. But it wasn't like that when I was fat. It was like, get out of here, give you a blowjob, get out of here. That's it. No tongue, no licking it up and down like a lollipop. That only started happening when they start seeing the ripples in my stomach. When my stomach was getting rippled. You're more likely to get a blowjob when your stomach is ripped. Man, females want to give you a blowjob. You look so goddamn good. It's the same thing with us, man. We see a woman with a fat ass, you know what I'm saying, with an hourglass shape. It make you want to go down and you want to eat it. You know what I'm saying? It looks so good, you want to put your mouth down there and just lick and suck all the juices from her coochie. You feel what I'm saying? But I gotta go. You guys have a good day. I'm talking too goddamn much. This rock star got into my system, so I'm talking 100 miles per hour. You guys have a good day. I'm out.